I'm Naveen, instructor of SJ. Now we are doing the permeability test for green sand. Why we want to do the permeability test means when we pour the molten metal, the gases wants to come out from the sand itself. How much, what is the permeability number? We want to find out. As for that, we have written the tabular column. For permeability test for the tabular column, sand, clay, moisture. When we are preparing the specimen, standardly we want to take the sand weight, clay weight and moisture. Totally it wants to come for 155 grams. As for that, 90% of the sand, the grams is 139.5, the clay is the 4%, grams is the 6.2, moisture is the 6%, 9.3 ml. Now we want to find out the initial pressure, final pressure, pressure difference and permeability number. For the permeability testing, the operators required for weighing machine, stopwatch, permeability testing machine, mixing jar, specimen tube, sand rammer. Okay, now. Now it is the water manometer. Manually we want to fill the water. It is the inlet valve, it is the outlet valve. The inlet valve itself we want to fill the water. Now water is filling for the water manometer itself. Once the water is filled means lock this one. Now water is filled for the water manometer itself. Once the water manometer is set means next set the water tanker. Here we want to fill the water level up to this level. We want to fill the inside. The air tube is there. In that the water don't want to go. Around that we want to fill the water up to water level. Now we are filling the water. Now water is fully filled for the up to water tank level. Set the air jar drum. Here we want to set the drum for this 0 level. Just place it like this. We don't want to press like this. The valve itself we want to set this 0 level for the water tank level. The valve itself 0 is there. When we apply the pressure, the water tank drum will go down. Now we are applying the pressure P. Observe here, it going down. When the 0 will reaches for the water tank level, we want to reverse it for 0. Like this we want to set the. Now it is the orifice. Here we want to prepare the specimen and we want to place it. The specimen tube itself we want to prepare the specimen and we want to place it like this. Now we are preparing the specimen. Now as for our tabular column, we are taking the 90% of the sand. The weight will comes for 139.5. It is the silica sand we are taking. We want to take the sand weight for 139.5 as for 90% of the sand. Now we have taken the sand for 139.5. Next, add the clay. Clay is the 4%. For as for the 4%, the grams is the 6.2. Add the 6.2 gram clay. Now sand and clay, minimum 3 minutes properly we want to mix this. Now sand and clay is properly mixed. Now mix the moisture. The moisture is the as for 6%, it will comes for 9.3 ml. We can take it for gram itself also. Take the moisture for 9.3 grams. Now we have taken the moisture is 9.3 gram. Now properly mix the sand, clay, moisture, minimum 2 minutes. We want to mix this. Now properly we have mixed the sand. Now we want to do the ramming. Use the specimen tube. Take the plate. The plate itself, properly place the specimen tube like this. Put the sand from in specimen tube itself. Use the paper. Now put the sand into the specimen tube. Now we want to do the ramming. Properly bottom itself, lift it. Place it in the ramming machine itself like this. Now remove the ramming lock. Once the lock is released means next do the ramming. For clockwise 3 times we want to do the ramming. When we are done the ramming, correctly the sand weight, the moisture, clay correctly taken means the specimen exactly comes from the middle line. Now we are doing the ramming. Do it for clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Now it is exactly matched for in middle line. Once the ramming is completed means again lock the rammer. Now take the specimen tube. Don't remove the specimen. Now we want to place the specimen tube for the orifice itself. Here the sand wants to go for top side, the hollow portion. We want to place it like this. Once the specimen is placed like this means first we want to note down the initial pressure. The initial pressure. Now take the we have set up the edge of the water tank level. Next before applying the pressure we want to note down the initial pressure. The initial pressure is the 0.5. Write down the initial pressure 0.5. Next apply the force. Before applying the force take the stopwatch. When we are applying the pressure we want to start the stopwatch. Our calculation level is 0 to 1. When we are applying the pressure here, the inside itself the gases will pass through from the orifice itself. Here itself the gas will come out. Now we want to note down the final pressure, time and edge or level. 0 to 1 is our calculation. Observe here now properly. Now I am applying the pressure. Our level is 0 to 1. Now when the edge or level reaches from the water tank level, that time we want to stop the stopwatch. We want to note down the manometer reading. Here we want to apply the 0 exactly. When this one reaches from the water tank level, that is the time calculation. Now final pressure is the 9.2. Time is 54.54 seconds. Final pressure is the 9.2. Time is the 54 seconds. We want to convert from minutes itself. Now we are taking the time for minutes itself. It came for 54 seconds. We want to convert from minutes means 0.9 minutes. The pressure difference is the initial pressure is the 0.5. The final pressure is the 9.2. We want to minus the initial pressure and final pressure. It comes for 8.7 pressure. The pressure difference is the 8.7. Now we want to find out the Pernotti number. Here we want to use the formula. The formula is the V into H per PAT. V is the volume of the gases passed through from the 1000 cc. The height of the specimen we want to note down. The air pressure air pressure is the 8.7. Area we want to find out time. Now we want to find out the specimen height and area. Remove the specimen. When you are removing, hold the specimen tube like this. Just remove it like this. Now check the height of the specimen. Height of the specimen is the 5.08 centimeter. We want to take it for centimeters itself. 5.08 centimeter. Next, pressure. Pressure is the 8.7. Next, area. Area means we want to note down the diameter of the specimen. Diameter of the specimen 5.08 centimeter. Next, time. Time is the minutes. It is the 0.9 minutes. Now area is the 5d. D square is equal to by 4. It will comes for 20.2. Now we have calculated the permeability number. The permeability number is the 64. Here we have taken the V equal volume of the gas passed through the specimen equal 2000 cc. Next, height of the specimen is the 5.08 centimeter. Next, P is equal to pressure 8.7. Area is equal to diameter of the specimen 20.2. We have found that the permeability number is the 64.